Welcome back to the channel YouTube for a brand new episode of our MLB The Show 22 Philadelphia Phillies franchise mode, episode 24. We're looking at opening day here of the brand new season here in our franchise series. And you know, last episode we hit the off season. We made some signings. We did some things, you know, with the money. We came out there and we were aggressive in spending. You know, we struggled to find a closer after Brad Lidge. You know, the Phillies have had Papelbon, Madsen, they've had Genmar Gomez, they've had Hector Neris, and a bunch of kind of guys, a bunch of stopgap players coming in for a closer role. And it just never really worked out. But we went out and we brought in Josh Hader. But Jordan Hicks here, he's the starter for the Nationals on opening day last season. 33 starts, 8-5, a 2.55 ERA. Very respectable ERA for 152 innings pitched for Mr. Hicks right there. Leadoff man Alec Bohm goes down swinging right there. That's not what you want. Bryce Harper in that 2-hole puts that one down on the ground. And the second baseman's got that over the first baseman, Josh Bell, in time for out number 2. So 2 away here in the first inning. Jordan Hicks cruising, taking on Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins puts it on the ground. Third baseman gets it fair. Fires over to Bell in time for a 1-2-3 inning for Jordan Hicks. So, on to the bottom of the first. And here we have Aaron Nola taking the slam. And last season he went in 33 starts, 19-3, the 2.76 ERA. 205 innings pitched, 172 hits allowed during that span. So Nola, first batter he sees, strikes out swinging. Goodbye, leadoff batter. Justin Tomer pops this one up, flies this one out to left center field. I said pops it up, then flies it out. It's a matter. It's a fly pop up to the center fielder. Now we have Juan Soto in that 3-hole. Juan Soto puts it on the ground. Hoskins fields it cleanly, steps on the bag in time for out number 3. So back-to-back 1-2-3 innings. And so we have Schwarber drawing a walk to lead off the second. So first base runner of the game goes to Kyle Schwarber. Now we have Nick Castellanos, and Castellanos pops this one up behind home plate. The catcher, Keibert Ruiz, will make the catch for out number 1. So one away here in the top of the second inning as the Phillies have a man on first base. And there we have Bryson Stott drawing the walk. So 2 walks in this inning. Runner on scoring position and on first base now for none other than JT Realmuto, who puts that one on the ground. Diving stop by the second baseman, who will turn the double play after flipping it to the shortstop. Bottom of the second, Josh Bell's up. And Bell, an absolute Philly killer right here, sends that one to deep left center. And that's going to be a home run. First hit of the ball game goes to the Nationals right there. There's the first run. And home run also goes in favor of Washington. So the Nationals, a team that has struggled since 2019 with definitely payroll and much. You know, they've had a bright spot, and Josh Bell has been a Philly killer. Balling the home run, it's going to be a chopper up the middle. Gets into center field, so back-to-back base hits for the Nationals. Sheldon Noose up, and Noose will pop that one to right field. Harper settles under it, makes the play, and very close play right there. Runner on first has to dive back in order not to get thrown out. Luis Garcia's up, and Garcia goes down swinging. So 2 quick outs after the home run and the single. Now Keibert's up, and Keibert grounds that one to Maton, who backhands it and will throw that on to Hoskins in time for the out. Mickey Moniak lines that one up the middle. That's going to be the first hit of the game for Philadelphia. That's going to put a runner on first base with no one out. So leadoff single right there for the Phillies as Maton comes up, and Nick Maton takes that middle outside fastball, deep right field, and gone. A 2-run shot for the Phillies second baseman. 387 feet to just as close to right center as it was to right. Now Joe Girardi clapping his hands right there. He likes what he sees. He puts the clipboard down just in order to watch his second baseman round the bags. Now here we have Bohm. He's back up after striking out in the first. He's got himself a base knock. And there you go. That's going to be 3 consecutive hits for the Phillies now, as Harper comes up, and Harper delivers that one to deep right field over the shallow bullpen wall. Second home run of the inning for Philadelphia, and the Phillies jump out to a very quick 3-run lead after 2 2-run home runs in the inning. Harper high-fiving Bohm, high-fiving Hoskins. As here we have Big Reese lighting, and lightning strikes twice. Back-to-back jacks for the Phillies. A 3-home-run inning consisting of 5 RBIs. Joe Girardi, he's saying, I did that. I read all my clipboards. I read all of my notes. I had all of my binders that said this was the best lineup against Jordan Hicks. Girardi, very proud of himself in that bomber jacket right there. It's too hot for that bomber jacket. He doesn't care. He's hot and he knows it. Now here we have Schwarber. Can we make it 3 home runs in a row? No, not quite. That's a walk. Jordan Hicks' morale completely shot right now. Castellanos, he helps out Hicks right there. Got overly ambitious swinging at that changeup. Bryson Stott takes that cutter, sends that right to the left fielder. That's a pitch you got to swing at, because if not, it's a called strike right there. Maybe you can get a little flare hit. JT swings that low cutter right there. Would have been a called strike regardless, but Hicks allows 5 runs that inning. Here we have bottom of the third. Nola gets gifted a strikeout right there on that swinging high pitch. Andrew Benintendi, the left fielder, swing and a miss. Knuckle curve gets Benintendi swinging. 4th punch out of the game for Aaron Nola. Now Justin Tomer goes down swinging. So the Nationals go down 1-2-3, striking out in order. Aldo Ramirez in now in 18 games. Ramirez is 4-0. Or I guess 18 games last year. Ramirez was 4-0 with a 4.89 ERA in 38 innings pitched. Maton, who homered in his last at-bat, takes the full count pitch to deep right field. That ball's back. And that ball will be caught by Juan Soto for the second out here in the 4th inning. Runner on first now in the 4th. That's going to be a called strike 3 to end the inning on Bryce Harper. Now Juan Soto due up, bottom of the 4th, 1-2 count. And Soto strikes on that fastball down the chute. That's going to be the 6th punch out of the game for Nola. Josh Bell, the Philly killer, he's homered once. Grounder to Bohm. Bohm fires over to Hoskins in time, beating out Josh Bell by a good step. So, 2 out now here in the 4th inning. Aaron Nola cruising after allowing that home run to Josh Bell as Taylor Ward goes down swinging. 1-2-3 go the Nationals as Nola is displaying why he is the ace of this Philly staff. Reese Lightning chops that one to the shortstop. Double clutching, firing, scooping in time for out number 1. So 1 away here in the top of the 5th inning as the Phillies are looking to maybe extend their lead. Kyle Schwarber due up, hasn't had a hit on the season. Strikes out on that off-speed pitch. The circle change, gifting Ramirez a strikeout. Nick Castellanos, top of the 5th inning, here we go. Jam shot, that ball will hold up in time and be caught by Juan Soto in right field. So 1-2-3 as the Phillies still lead 5-1. Sheldon Noyce, Noyce, how do I say Sheldon's last name, guys? I don't really know. But Sheldon strikes out for the 8th punch out of the game. Luis Garcia up now, and Garcia goes down swinging. Back-to-back punch-outs for Nola, as he is showing you why he is one of the best strikeout pitchers in the league. Keibert Ruiz puts down on the ground. Diving play by Maton, not in time, as Harper gets that ball in quickly. It's a 2-out single. Tommy Martinez, swing and a miss. So there you go. That's going to end the inning. 3 punch-outs, not in order, but Nola is cruising. Bryson Stott, full count, taking on Ramirez. Stott takes the high fastball, dead center field, and that one will be caught for the first out. So one away here at the top of the 6th inning. Phillies, taking on Ramirez, who they really haven't been able to get to. Nationals pitching staff has settled down since Jordan Hicks came out. Ramirez getting gifted a lot of strikeouts by these Phillies hitters. Very antsy here on opening day, not really stopping to watch many pitches. Mickey Moniak's got a 3-1 count and proceeds to pop this one up. Just gets under that one right there. Not a bad pitch, not a bad swing either. Just proceeds to get under it. So, here we have Benintendi leading off the 6th inning, and they're going to say that got him. Hit by pitch for Benintendi. As next batter up will ground that one past the diving Alec Bohm. Nick Castellanos misplays it in left field, gets the ball in quickly, and a relay home gets the runner at the plate. What were the Nationals thinking there? Justin Turner gets his first major league hit. Good for him, but a very costly base running mistake by the lead runner. Josh Bell, grounder, backhanded by Hoskins on to first in time to end the inning. So no runs scored this inning, as out will come Josh Rogers. He's a 3-year pro who did not pitch last season in the majors, as Nick Maton leads off the 7th with a strikeout on that slider. Phillies have been very undisciplined to start, after Jordan Hicks comes out. They really need to start watching some more pitches, get maybe deeper into this Nationals bullpen. It is not the most dominant of bullpens out there, as Harper proves that one right there with a shot to right. That one is good and gone. It's the 2nd home run of the game for Bryce Harper, extending this Phillies lead to 5 runs. So that's going to be the first run scored for the Phillies since that massive inning off of Jordan Hicks. So advancing this lead to 5, waving to his former home team crowd. But Harper yields to Rhys Hoskins, full count, and Hoskins sends that one deep to left. That one's back, and that one's gone. Back-to-back jacks, 2nd time this game for the 2 players. And that's going to be Hoskins' 2nd home run of the game. 2nd time they've gone back-to-back this game, extending this Phillies lead now to 6 runs. 5 home runs now in the game for Philadelphia. 7-1 as Hunter Harvey comes in last season. A workhorse, pitching 110 games. We went 4-6 with 120 innings pitched and a 4.57 ERA, 95 strikeouts, 244 walks. Kyle Schwarber, 3-2 count, and swing and a miss at ball 4. Now Nola taking on Taylor Ward, 3-2 count, grounder to Bryson Stott. Stott fires over to Hoskins in time for the first out here in the 7th inning. So one away now for the Nationals as Nola, approaching the century mark in pitching, takes on Sheldon Neuse. That one's going to be a fly ball to left field. Castellanos, he ranges back and makes the catch. 2 away now here in the inning. Phillies cruising in this game, not allowing any real threat since the Josh Bell home run. Couple hits the last previous inning, nothing to worry about. Luis Garcia, chopper, boom, fires, and in time with the backhand for a 1-2-3 inning. Aaron Nola single-handedly shutting down this Nationals lineup. Here comes the offense to Nick Castellanos, who gets robbed of a base hit by the shortstop, picks it in the air for the first out. Bryson Stott watches strike 3 go by. That's unfortunate right there for the young shortstop. JT up, 2 outs, swinging a miss on the curveball. Just can't make contact right there. So, Phillies go down 1-2-3. Phillies still lead 7-1. Mark Appel says no year's pro, but he's already made his major league debut. The 6'5", righty, former first overall draft pick. set to make his season debut. 3-2 count to keep it Ruiz. Ruiz grounds that one to Maton, who fires over to Hoskins in time for the first out. So first out of the season now for Mark Appel, as up comes Tommy Martinez. Martinez sends that one to center field. Moniak settles under it, can't see it, loses it. The ball falls behind Moniak. Moniak chases after. The ball rolls to the wall. Martinez rounds third. He's going home. And that's going to be an inside the park home run. Tommy Martinez, his first of the season. And what poor luck for Mark Appel. Mickey Moniak loses that in the sun. And following that, what should have been out number 2, it's going to be a double to left field. Castellanos gets there quickly, but a double nonetheless. Justin up now, and Justin goes down. So 2 outs now. It should have been out number 3. Well, up comes Juan Soto, 3-1 count. Soto sends that one to right. That one is gone. That is a 2-run home run, cutting this Phillies lead down to 3. As just bad luck strikes Mark Appel. Appel, you ever feel bad for a pitcher based off his defense? Should have been out of this inning, but a costly play by Moniak allows him to let up 3 runs. Josh Bell, 2-2 count. On the run is Bohm firing in time to finally end this inning. Mickey Moniak definitely owes Mark Appel a round of beers after the game, as in comes Daniel Norris. Last season, 101 games, a 6.14 ERA, a stellar season by Daniel Norris, the former top prospect for the Blue Jays. Moniak grounds that one to the shortstop, firing over in time for out number 1. So Moniak, lets the Nationals have a huge inning and then cannot produce offensively. Next batter out, it's going to be Maton, puts that one on the ground. That one rolls to center field, and he's going to get himself a double right there. A hustle play double for the Phillies' second baseman. You'll like to see that right there as Alec Bohm's up, and Bohm sends that one to center. Maton rounds third. He's coming home, and that's going to be an easy RBI single, extending this Phillies lead back to 4 runs. Now, after that one, Kyle Finnegan comes in. Last season, 89 games, 7-2, a 5.85 ERA. So it seems like this Nationals bullpen was just overly taxed last season, as every pitcher has pitched at least 80 games the previous season. Bryce Harper gets plunked by Finnegan, so good start for his season, as Hoskins follows up with a strikeout. So, the Demon has been slayed. No home runs for Hoskins and Harper, as Schwarber sends that one to deep right over the head of Soto at 2 hops the wall. Schwarber's got a double, and 2 runs will score. 6-run lead now for Philadelphia, as Finnegan has surrendered a couple runs this inning. Nicholas Castellanos mercifully ends this inning with a fly out to left field to end off this 9th inning. So the Phillies going to call on Ken Giles, their former closer, former very hype prospect, traded to Houston for a multitude of prospects, including Mark Appel and Vince Velasquez. But in 89 games last season, went 6-4 with a 2.96 ERA. Taylor Ward, first batter, sends that one to left. Castellanos ranges back to the wall and makes the catch. Castellanos calling off Moniak after Moniak loses the last time he gets a deep fly ball to center. Sheldon Noose goes down swinging. 2 outs now here in the 9th. Giles cruising so far as Luis Garcia comes up. Pops this one up to Bohm. Bohm calls off Stott, makes the catch for the final out. The Phillies take a very dominant 10-4 victory here on opening day. Coming off a World Series championship, you love to see that right there, as the Phillies win this game with ease. 10 runs, 10 hits to Nationals, 4 runs on 7 hits. Nola with the win, Hicks with the loss. Harper player of the game, 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. If you enjoyed this episode, that like button, comment down below, text on YouTube though. Peace out, rock on, have yourselves a great day, and see you on next episode.